Once again, it's that time. Ladies and gentlemen, Vibes and Stuff is coming at you live, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Are you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready, sir.
Well, let's get ready to do this thing then.
All right.
Listen, do you mind if I put my 2 cents in?
No, I don't mind. Call the police immediately.
I don't get it.
No idea what you're talking about. Yes? Hello? Hi, stranger.
I want ham and eggs and flapjacks with lots of butter and syrup and coffee. I'll take the coffee now.
Why have you come here tonight? Rain.
Where's my dough?
Hey, here we are.
Salute. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing
How you
this
today,
morning?
man?
I'm good.
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's Friday. The weekend has started for me. I'm excited about that. You?
So you feeling really Johnny Kemp?
Just got paid Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah. Hey. Before we let me do this. So what's in your cup, sir?
This morning,
Yes, sir.
we're going to start off with a mango and peach smoothie.
Okay. Okay.
And
Look
we're
at
going to
you.
follow that up with the usual
Water.
sparkling water.
Bim. There we go. I have a fruit smoothie of a mixture of dark fruit, cherries, and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
good.
it was a frozen mix bag from yeah. All right. Okay. All right. The producer is yelling in my ear. It ain't that. It's this. Okay. All right. Okay. I got you. Strawberries, blueberries, and some. I don't know. You know what they say. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, is that what? Or is it? Do they say the older the berry, the sweeter the juice? It's one of them. I don't know.
It's definitely the darker.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's why I have a nice fruit smoothie because I have old berries in here, or dark berries in here. Bam. There we go. So how's the weather where you are?
Well, right about now here in the tri-state, it's about 24 degrees, nice and
Oh,
toasty.
Bermuda shorts.
Yes,
I almost grabbed my flip flops
I'm
to wear outside. Hmm.
I'm planning a day at Jones Beach today for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Getting in
Jones
some
Beach,
nice
Hyde Park.
dirty cold water.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we need this time of year. Yeah, man. Here it is 47,
Not bad.
right? But it'll be 80 by the end of the day. So it'll reach 80.
Oh man,
Yep.
if you don't get the
See, but this is not the type of weather we like. You know what I'm saying? We don't like the wide ranging. Like we like to wake up, like say for instance, a perfect day for South Carolina is you wake up at 71 and it top out about 84.
Yes.
That's
Yes. I
perfect,
agree.
right? Right. So when you're talking about it's 47 right now, it's going to be 80. That means you got to take 3 set of clothes. You got to take. You got to be prepared for the weather
Right.
when it's so DSJ is in the building. What's good? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So the weather thing is it's just kind of odd.
To be honest, I didn't think it was that cold. I had to take the pooch out this morning, and of course, you seen I stopped and got my smoothie, and I got an egg white omelet with spinach and tomatoes and feta cheese as well.
Mhm.
While I was out, I didn't think it was that cold. Like it didn't feel like, oh snap, it's 20 something degrees out here this
Right.
morning, or at least I didn't feel that way. I
Okay.
woke up kind of refreshed and energized again, man.
Vibrant.
Vibrant early this morning.
Right.
I don't know, man. I wake up every day feeling refreshed, enthused about the day. Uh,
Good.
Even when I was younger, like when it was time to go to school in the morning, or even getting up to go to work, before I even give a good yarn or even wipe the coal out my eye, I've already rolled over, hit play on my tape deck, or hit play on my CD player.
Right.
Before I get out of bed, I have to have my tunes right. I
Yeah.
need my music right.
Right.
So when I
Right.
get up, like I'm vibing.
Right.
And so I find myself in this 80s mode early in the morning. 80s funk, 80s R&B,
Is that every
80s.
morning or just this morning?
Oh nah, man, it's been for about a good week now.
Okay.
For a good week now.
Yeah, I've been listening to this joint called Hey DJ by the world famous Supreme Team. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been rocking to that. Like I rock to that I'll start about 7. And because I had been listening to Lemon Pepper Freestyle by Drake. Right.
Okay.
And so I kind of actually I like Drake's version. And I'm gonna say this and it's gonna sound like cap, but I'm not capping. Right. I actually like the Lawrence Tibbs member Cully that rocked with
Oh yeah.
70209. I
Yeah.
like Cully's version better. So I listened to Cully's Lemon Pepper Freestyle um um every day at work. Right? Every day. And he probably don't know that. I probably need to tell him, but I think it's dope. I think it's one of his best joints. So but speaking of something to kind of get you in a mindset or a mood, a mode, that's kind of what I rock to.
I remember discovering uh Cully's lemon pepper freestyle. No, it was the pound cake freestyle first.
Right.
And like I was hearing through the chat throughout the weeks, the months that like he rapped and he sang a little bit, whatever. Um but I hear that all the time. And then
Yes.
when you go check it out, it's like, and I really liked you, man.
Yeah. And now this.
And now this makes me
It put us in that uncomfortable spot that, you know.
Right, because you can be honest,
Yeah.
and you can shatter someone's whole existence.
Right.
Because it'd be like you might not have been the first person to say what you're going to say, but the fact that you have no ties to them, so there's no way they can say it's hate. Like, oh, you
Right.
just hating because I'm doing something. Nah, man, that was trash.
A dude hit me with that.
Oh,
A dude legit hit me. Chuck, I'm Uncle Freezie. My character flaw, my two character flaws are this. One, I never know when to give up. Right? That's a character flaw. Because you got to know when to give up. You got to know when to cut bait and move on.
right.
Right? I get immersed in something and I try to figure it out. And it's a overconfidence thing, and people shouldn't. That's not natural, right? That's
Right.
not natural. You should know. It's called being a good decision maker, basically, right?
Yes.
So that's a character flaw of mine, right? And the other is, I'd rather be honest with you and get it over with, as opposed to doing the song and dance. And that's a character flaw of mine, because some people seem to enjoy the song and dance. Like you be like, somebody like this lady asked me, Uncle Freezie, Uncle Freezie, I baked the cakes in the break room. Did you try it? Yes. How were they? And I was like, that one right there, that shit was terrible. Right? Some people be like, it was all right. You know, I had to go get me a 16-ounce Pepsi and chase it down, but cake and Pepsi taste good together.
Imagine so.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't do that. I get me and Mo. So Mo know that, right? Because I used to. All right, so people will do like okay, you know firsthand, like you'd be like, yo, I sent you like 6 beats, and I'd be like, yo, I like beat number such and such. I get straight to it.
Right.
I get straight to it. I don't be like, yo, you know, all 6 of them. I don't know why Drake ain't knocking your door down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But when I tell you I love something, you know it's legit, genuine. Like I'd be like, yo, Chuck, beat 83, the one I told you I wanted to use for for Lawrence T's channel. When I told you I love that one, you know that's legit. Like,
yeah,
I love that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And so, anyways, I guess what I'm getting at is in the relationship building stage, which a lot of us are, because we hadn't known each other for years. We've all only known each other for months. So, you know, in this process, sometimes I dust up feelings, and I don't do it intentionally. That's my character flaw. And I be trying to tell people up front, that's how I am. Like, you know, I'll get straight down to what they call the nitty gritty, so that, you know. But anyways.
But yeah, we were saying all of this because when I went to Cully's page and I heard the record, I was like, I was pleasantly surprised.
Right.
And I reached out to him. I was like, hey man, you got a talent. And then I heard the Lemon Pepper freestyle. And I was like, man, what are you doing? Or what are you not doing?
I cussed his ass. You know, did Cully ever tell you that?
Oh no. No.
Oh man, okay. So I heard this joint that he got called Keys to the City, right?
Yes.
With this girl. And so I was like, hey, Hewlett Samuels in the building, what's good?
Salute,
And I
bro.
heard so I heard the joint Keys to the City by Cully, right? And so I paused it. I called Cully right on the spot. Hey, what you doing? And you know Cully. Cully's like, oh man, man, I'm trying to do a little something, I'm trying I could I could I could Julian Blum was good. I cussed Cully ass out. I was like, you lazy motherfucker. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? How old are you? Stop being a kid. People out here wish they had talent, and you out here just being lazy. And he's like, no, man, I'm working on it. I'm like, shut up and get to work. There's people out here that wish they could do it. And Cully's like, man, Uncle Freezie, man, but listen, man, nah, man. I'm like, nah, man, you lazy. You lazy.
But
and
your
so,
but your voice, your impression of him is making me laugh. And I don't want to
but
overpower
that's
the
Cully.
story
But
with my
that's Cully
laughter.
though. That's Cully. Cully is like, nah, man, Uncle Freezy, man, it ain't just you just can't wake up and go in the booth. And and you know how he get the little grit at the end. Cause like when I first heard him talk, I was like, yo, anybody ever tell you sound like Jay-Z? He this Cully. Nah, man, it's sometimes, all Jay-Z-ish. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
And
right.
so I'm like, man, I'm like, Cully, you lazy, bro. You lazy. You somebody in your house need to put, you know what I'm saying? And Cully was like, but nah. Yeah. Nah, man, it ain't that easy, though. Uncle Free, you got that, you know what I'm saying? I like Cully, man. You need to keep doing. And then he did the Christmas joint with Jay Boogie, the
Yeah,
one I
with
played
Jay
on this channel.
Boogie. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, man, you're here just wasting talent. But that's me. I'm a fan. I'm not an artist. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And so I know when it comes to, you know what? Let's just move. Let's just, let's just slide into the segment. So instead of us talking about it, let's just get into where is it? Health and so this is health and lifestyle. So I guess we're at the lifestyle part. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But yes, I was talking to Cully. I was like, Cully, man, you need to stop wasting time, man. When you get older, when you get to be my age and you look back on your life, you don't want to be like, man, I can't believe I wasted all
Yeah.
them years not doing nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Um Here's in general when now I can't say in general because I'm honestly speaking about myself. So for me, if someone has to tell me, yo, you need to go in there and make a beat, or you need to, listen to some records, go crate
Right.
digging,
Right.
then I don't need to be doing what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Because clearly it's not something that I really want to do.
Right.
Uh, Also, when it comes to making music, uh, sometimes it's feeling, man.
Right.
You can have some of the dopest production in front of you, but if you're uninspired, then you can't really create. Even as a producer or a beat maker,
Right.
um, if you're uninspired, you're not going to create.
Okay.
It's going to be difficult.
Okay.
You know, uh, no different than when a writer has writer's block. Uh, but when it comes to our brother Cully, um, I don't I don't know any of those things that I just mentioned to be uh, his situation. All I know is that kid, uh, that young brother has talent
It's talent.
for
Yep.
sure, for
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
Because I too hear a lot of people, I do this, I do that, and when you get a chance to preview their art, it's like, are you sure you really do this?
Full time.
Like, are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because don't sound like it.
Right.
Um, but nah,
Right.
that dude is talented, and I had to big him up because I was like, man, this is we should be listening to you. Like, yo, we should be going to cop that new Cully joint.
Right.
Like, I don't get that. I don't get that feeling, that offering from people because there's a caveat to it too.
Right.
Because you have
Right.
talent, don't mean you a superstar.
I understand that.
But in my opinion, like I think he does fall into that star superstar category.
Right.
Like um when he's in his swag mode, yeah,
Right.
he's kind of hard. He's kind of hard to f with. Um,
Yeah.
but as far as like his music, yo, man, like talented man, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. And I think he has what it takes.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people, and I'm speaking about these people in specifically. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
If this is a hobby for you, this
Okay.
is a way for you to work things out.
Right.
Because I tell people that all the time. Um, I'm with my music at this stage is me working things out.
Right.
Um, because sometimes words can't express, the things that are sometimes going on in your head
Right.
and things like that. So for me, like I'm working it out. That's why, um, you know, it comes so easy, not easy, but it flows better, right? Um, if you have uh, ambitions to be a creative, whether it's doing, YouTube lives like this,
Right.
or making music, or some type of art,
Right.
how much time are you dedicating to that thing?
Who do you know dedicate more time to YouTube than me?
I don't know them.
Right.
I'm not, I'm not in contact with those people. I just watch the hardest man working on YouTube do it over and over and over and over
Over
again,
and
man.
over. Over and over and over. And so the thing I want to tell people to the Cully thing is this. I talked to Cully because I love that young brother. I got like legit love in my heart for Cully, right?
Right,
And when you love somebody, you don't care if you make them mad, trying to motivate them to be great. Because if I make Cully mad, and listen, if I make Cully mad, motivating him to be great, then I can live with that. What I
right,
can't live with is 25, 20 years from now, me and Cully having this conversation like, yeah, Cully used to be, but he never did. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And so with that said, though, it's a lot of talented people in our circle. Um, like the DSJs, the
Yeah.
Julian Blums,
Yeah.
right? The D Poetics, the Cullys, the J Boogies. It's a lot of talented people in our circle, and I had no idea how much talent surrounded us until I started getting exposed to it. You feel me? Like when you
Right.
told me you made beats, I was like, yeah, we'll see. Mm. I wonder if Chuck Allen know that I'm the truth teller. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't just gonna be like, yeah, I make beats, and then you send me something that sounds like something from Mario Brothers. Dun 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 dun. Yo.
Yeah.
But then yeah, but I got but yeah, Chuck got some bangers. And for those um that hadn't heard them, you could definitely when you check out the Next Morning Drive, go to Lawrence Tears, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, click on the most recent, click on any of the recent um Next Morning Drives, and the intros that we do. A few of the intros, not all, but a few of the intros will be Chuck Allen music. So we rock with Chuck Allen music. You know, I guess it's a, I don't know if that's a name like a CAM. I don't know what it is, but Chuck Allen music we play a lot of that stuff on the Next Morning Drive for people intros. It's like WWE style intros for people that jump in the room, and so that is original to us, and we feature original Chuck Allen tracks, except for those that make their own music. I think it's one person. I think D Poetic made his own. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
He
saying?
made
He's
his own
a
joint.
yeah, and so but it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, like you don't know how talented your circle is until things start to open up. You get to know people, and they
Right.
get comfortable enough with you to share to share their world, so to speak. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Cully. So, and Cully, stop dominating our show, and you ain't even here.
uh,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
but
So I got a joint from JB also that I liked. I play it. I don't play it all the time. I think I play it like once a week because we get so much stuff. like we get
right.
so much stuff. We get so busy. But yeah, man.
Um. So we were discussing um people, since we're in the lifestyle segment, people who are Christian but always
Oh,
always be down for the get down.
don't get me started.
No, no, no. We said we was gonna talk about it.
Let's talk
We're
about it.
here. Let's talk about
See how Uncle Freezy adjusted his microphone? We
it.
ready. We ready.
All right. All right. Well, let's do it. Um,
Okay. Okay, Chuck. You ever been at work and one person makes another person mad, and the other person is the the saint, right? And so for people that are in the church, they know what the saint is, right? For people that's not in the church, they think the saint is just a person that came down from heaven and don't do anything wrong, right?
right.
And so the people that are in the church know the saint is just a sinner that um found a relationship with God.
Right.
Right. Went straight to God. Went to God and was like, yo, I'm sorry for all the stuff that I did. I'm never going to do that stuff again. That's the saint, right? But you be at work, right? And so I'll give you an example. I used to work at this bank, right? Not the transaction bank. Not like you walk in and you bring $500 worth of pennies and then they put $500 in your account. No, not that bank. But the mortgage part, right? So this lady used to come in hungover every day. She had a problem and we knew it. And her problem wasn't the alcohol. Her problem was she was in an abusive relationship, and she used alcohol to cope with the thing. Right. So she come in. She come in to Chuck. She come in, and this ain't funny. This ain't funny. This part is not funny. This part is serious.
No.
But what happened was funny. So she come in with a bag of peas on her eye. That ain't funny, right? But she walked by this lady desk. This lady is a preacher, right? This lady's a preacher. She bumps the preacher coffee and knocks the top off, and it's all over her keyboard and dripping all down. And you know what I'm saying? And the lady back up is dripping all down off her desk. And the lady looks at her with the bag of peas on her eye. And she like, you better clean that shit up before it gets sticky. And she walks to her desk. And Chuck, the lady knocked it over and then told her she better clean it up. Right? She says that to the preacher lady. The preacher lady like, oh no. The preacher lady is like, oh no, this bitch didn't. You gonna make me put down my religion. You better come over here and clean up this coffee. And Chuck, you know I'm the most mature person that you know, right? I'm the most mature. Chuck, you know me. Me and you go way back. Me and you go back like Stephen A. Smith hairline, right?
Way back.
Way back, right? So I go over there. The lady like, clean that coffee up. And she got the bag of peas on her eye, right? The lady is the preacher. It's like taking off her shawl. She like, I'm going to punch this bitch. And so me, I'm being mature. I walk over to them and I'm like, hey, fight. Being mature, you know me.
Right.
I'm like, my motto is, if you can't get along, you may as well get it on.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So the preacher is cussing up a storm in the office, right? And mind you, this is a bank. So we got customers on the line. Hey, thank you for calling such and such bank. This is Uncle Freezie. This call may be monitored for such and such. You know, you got to go through all your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody got to put their call on mute because the preacher is in here cussing. Right? And it's a Monday. I know she went to church yesterday. Right? I know she was in church yesterday. Probably was in there all day long. Right? So the manager come out. He a goofball. He a nerd. You know what I'm saying? He coming out. Like, hey, what's all the commotion? Uncle Freezie, why are you causing? I'm like, get your way back in the office. You gonna come out here talk about me making a commotion, right? And I could, and at the time, I felt like I could talk to all of them like that because I was a high performer. I'd be like, man, I'll walk out of here. Oh no, calm down, Uncle Freezie. You know what I'm saying? At the time. Right. So the lady, the preacher Chuck, takes a swing at the lady with the peas on her eye. A swing. So then everything calmed down. Fast forward. Everybody get together to try to clean up everything. We cleaning up the mess. We take the preacher over to the next suite. And it's like, yo, calm down. You know she going through something. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, she didn't. She gonna spill the coffee and then tell me to clean it up. She almost got that stuff on my clothes. Okay. Listen, you know who you dealing with. You know the lady got issues. You know she got issues, right? You know you see she coming in here with a ShopRite bag of peas on her shop Pathmark associate. I don't know. One of these stores. One of these
It don't matter.
line,
It's frozen peas.
Piggly Wiggly, something. A bag of peas on her. You know she going through some stuff at home, right? Leave her alone. You see she tipsy. She shouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? The preacher so mad they got to send her home, right? And then so the thing dies down, right? The thing dies down, and I think like 3 or 4 days later, they throwing a baby shower for like one of the ladies that was in the office, and the preacher is like, praise the Lord. Let me say a prayer for you and the family. And now, and so I walk up. I almost said her name. I almost said her name, Chuck. I almost said her name, right?
Oh
But
man,
I'm like,
we this private, man. You can say whatever you want to
yeah.
say.
Oh, this ain't public. We not on the internet. We on the intranet. We not on the
Intranet.
internet. Yeah, we not on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But so I go to the preacher. I'm like, how you gonna stand up here and be like, you praying up here, you a preacher, but the other day you was ready to go to hell because that lady knocked your coffee over. And she's like, y'all always do that. Y'all act like we ain't human. You didn't look human the other day. You look like a monster the other day. But I don't get it. I tell that story because I don't get it. Am I being too what's the word I'm looking for? Judgmental.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Adele Chapman? Subliminal 209 is in the building. What's good? Andrew College J, what's good with you? I see you. What's good?
Yes, sir.
I thought you was ready to go in on something. My bad.
No, no. I wasn't. I'm
So what's
enjoying.
your feeling? So what's your feeling about that?
Here's the thing. When it comes, what people have to understand, everybody that walks in that building on Sundays, whether it's the mosque, the temple, the hall, the sanctuary, the cathedral, uh, or someone's basement, everybody that goes in there don't have the same agenda. There are people in there who are really uh, living their lives according to the religious beliefs that they serve. But then there's other people that go just to go, almost like this is my badge that I get to flip out uh, whenever it suits me or whatever situation where I can see that it benefits me.
Right.
Those people for some reason end up being representatives of what we know as Christians. And so we blanket Christians because of the acts of a few who are not Christian.
Right.
I just go to church. It's almost it's uh um I've known you. I know you've worked in various sectors. Uh, but you know the person that there's always a person that you work with that has like they just came because they need a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by their work ethic and the things they do. They don't give a damn how anything is done, as long as they make their hours, even if it's even if they're sleeping most of the time,
Right.
or having to ask you 50 million questions. You're like, damn, you don't work here either. Like, how do you not know this?
Right. Right.
Those are not the representatives of the company. Like, they're just a small sector. They're people that actually come there to do their job because they want their department, they want their uh the business that they work for to succeed.
Right.
Like, I'm doing my part. So that's the same thing with when it comes to the church. Like, you have people there just that's what they come for. Like, they come for various different reasons, man. Like, uh for a period of time I was a church musician.
Okay.
Yeah, uh I wasn't a Christian. I can
Right.
tell you
Right.
that.
Right.
Um Even me and the pastor had a conversation about, my uh cannabis use.
Right.
And I was like, hey man, I got all of these medical issues. My hands cramp up on me. These be 3-4 hour services.
Right.
Something gotta give. But anyway,
Right.
that's besides the
Right.
point.
Right. Right.
I'm saying that to say, like, yo, you would see me every day, not every day, but every Sunday, suit on with some case in my hand, whether it's my keyboard or one of them other things back there, going somewhere for the next 3 or 4 hours. And it's very easy to say, oh, well, that dude go to church, every Sunday, but catch me
Right.
in a situation where I'm being me. And they're like, oh man, I didn't know he talked like that. He play, the drums? Don't he play the keyboard? Don't he play whatever?
So that was your job.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I
Well,
need that
well,
bread. I need that bread.
yeah.
Everybody, like, even when it comes to musicians, like in church, like the guys that you think, man, there'd be so many
Right.
dudes with multiple babies in the church.
In the church.
In the church.
Right.
In the church. And they have like 2 or 3 girls pregnant. So when it comes to the church, like everyone that walks up in there has their own agenda. There are people that come to church because if they don't, they're home alone.
Okay.
There are people that come to church that's looking for a mate or just looking for someone to hook up with. Um, there's all types of reasons why people come. Now, when you're a preacher, and this is what this lady was, am I correct?
Yes.
That's different.
Men. I don't know. Sure. Minister Chuck. Look, we got 18 people here. Wow. We got 18 people in the chat. That's
Yeah.
a record for us. Hey, shout out to y'all for being here. Y'all are watching Vibes and Stuff live in the morning with Chuck Allen
Word.
and the co-host Uncle Freezie. We just here rocking the spot, trying to get your day off to a good start. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can continue to grow the family. You know what I'm saying? 18 people. That is so fire. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Come hang out with us every day. We do it Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9-ish. depending on the topic. You know, so we try to keep it to 60 minutes. Sometimes we get a little, yeah. Drip more. What's good? So Chuck, the church thing is kind of taboo. Oh, the religion thing is kind of the belief system thing is kind of taboo in a sense that, yo, let's go was in the building. What's good? What's good? It's kind of taboo-ish. You know, you feel me? Because the belief system, religion thing, you know, we hold people to a standard, and then to see them do a certain anyway.
Well,
we I'm sorry.
only thing that I'm going to say in regards to wrap it all up, is that yes, it is disheartening to see someone proclaim to be a representative of God acting ungodly. It is disheartening to see.
Right.
At the same time, we're human beings and we're prone to make mistakes, but
Right.
you should have a level of humility, because you have to be, because in all of the religious texts they talk about Christ being a humble servant.
Right.
So being being a preacher, you think that's a title of authority, and it's really a servant's title. You're a servant to the people. So
Right.
being a servant, you must be humble, right?
Right.
The young
Right.
lady that comes to your table, and asks you if you want more unsweetened tea, is everything okay?
She's a
Can
server.
I get y'all some? She's a server, and
Right.
she is being of service to you. And the
Right.
more humble and polite she is, when it's time for you to reach in your wallet, you're like, let me put a
Yeah.
20 instead of a 10, right?
Right. Right.
This is how you're supposed to treat people who don't believe as you, because you're trying to show them the way of God,
Right.
but to act that way, and you're supposed to be a preacher, is a no-go. Like, that is
Right.
wild and inappropriate. And if you're
Right.
like that, you're a fraud. I don't care who you are. I appreciate all of the people listening, but if you fit this category, then you're a fraud. You are a fraud. Not saying you can't make a mistake.
Right. We all make
Not saying,
mistakes.
because we all do that. We're human.
Right.
But if that's always when you say stuff like, I'm going to put my religion down,
Right.
then it's not in you. You're holding on to it. Like, it's not something that's growing on the inside of you, working its way on the outside. It's just something you have in your
Right.
hand. You can lose things in your hand. So
Right.
anyway, let's move
You
on
can
to
lose your hand.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Talking about relationship corner. We got about 11 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the black. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Yo, I like that track, bro.
Yes.
I like that joint, man. But hey, Adele Chapman, I'll try to find it and I'll hit you up and let you know. I forget what the name of it is, but I'll find it. Chuck, relationship corner.
Yes.
I'll start on this one. Chat. Let me know if you've been through this before. Your mom has been single for a long time. Right? Right. Your mom has been single for a long time. And this might not apply to everybody. Just bear with me. Right? Your mom, so she finally, so you pull up in your car, and it's a car in the way. And so you blow the horn. Hey, who is this? You can't park right here. This is my mother's yard. Then you look, and it's a man in your mama face acting like Mr. Friendly. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Of course, yeah. And you look, and he about your mama age. You know what I'm saying? And he licking his lips like, yeah, of course. You can call me anytime. And so you like, my, who is this? Who is this man? And why is he in your yard? And she's like, I'm a grown woman. I can have people in my yard if I want to. And I'm like, not no man. You can't have no man in your yard. And so all of a sudden, after that, your mama is wearing sundresses and shit. Like all of a sudden, she got on earrings. What you doing, Mom? What you doing with earrings in your Chuck? Hey, help! What is going? She not earring. You know how older women get, man. You know what I'm saying? They creatures have it's comfort, it's function. They put earrings in, they put a little stud thing in their ear. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know what I'm saying, they, whatever. All of a sudden, she got on a sundress and them dangly earrings. The earrings that say I'm single? The I'm single earrings, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, your nails done. Yeah. I be coming to your house, your kitchen be smelling like nail polish. You used to do your nails yourself. All of a sudden, you got to go somewhere and get them done. What is going on? Chuck, what's going on, Chuck?
Sounds like Mom Deuce is trying to get her groove back. Hey man, you can't be like that, man.
That happened to you, Chuck?
Nah, not really. There was a dude that liked my mom, but he was intimidated by me and my brother.
Good job.
And I made sure it was that way because, hey, let me tell you something. Think you gonna come around here, stuff around here for some? You must be out your mind. But eventually, me and my brother stopped. Well, I know I stopped. I stopped because I was like, yo, eventually most women become somebody's mama at some point. So before she was your mama, she was
Chuck,
a woman.
This ain't the direction I thought this was gonna go.
Oh no.
I honestly thought you were gonna say, no lie, I honestly thought you were gonna say, I bought my mom a dog, and the dog was her company.
Nah.
I thought you were gonna say, no, she don't need man company. I just bought her a lap dog, and her and the lap dog go everywhere together.
Nah, she need man company. You know
Oh
why she need man
Lord.
company? So you can stop calling me to come over
Oh,
here to do foolishness. Now you got a man that can
oh,
do it.
oh,
Ma,
oh,
ma,
do
you gotta hold the control button to set. Ma, you gotta hold the control. Ma, I'm not coming all the way to Queens to set your remote. Like
right,
I'm not
right,
doing that.
right. I'm
Uh,
not
all
traveling
right,
40 minutes.
all right. Give me
40
like 45
minutes.
minutes. Give me
Yes.
45 minutes. I'll be there. Jeez, just stop. All right, I'm coming. I'm leaving now.
Right.
I'm leaving now. I'm leaving right this second. I'm walking out the door. Please don't call me. So
Right.
yes, um,
Hanging curtains. 10 o'clock at night. Hey, what y'all doing? I'm trying to hang these curtains. My curtain rod done fell down, and I just 10 o'clock at night. Really?
man, that thing gonna stay down until the morning, man.
Right. Right. What are you doing ironing curtains 10 o'clock at night? Eh,
I don't know, man. Because
What?
because they don't have a man. They had a man. A man is telling them, put that ironing board and that iron away. Put them
Yeah.
curtains away. Come sit over here. Come watch this with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, she absolutely needs company. I don't mind being her company sometimes. And then
Sometimes.
sometimes. So it would be dope for her to have somebody her age that she can, share things in common with and go do
Right.
um those kinds of things that she likes to do. Um so I ain't really tripping. Uh and
What about the chat though, Chuck? What about the chat? Chat, would y'all be tripping if y'all mom was single for all these years and all of a sudden Mr. Friendly come around and he all smiley? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll cut your yard. I usually cut my yard 6 o'clock in the morning. As soon as I finish cutting my yard, I'll gladly come over and mow your lawn. Mm-hmm. See, Mr. Friendly.
well listen. Well listen. Chat, yes. How would you respond? Here's the thing. I would say something to my mom, Uncle Freezy, if I come over today and it's Mr. Charlie there.
Mr. Charlie.
Then I come over on Wednesday, it's Mr. Henry.
Okay.
And then I go over there on Friday, it's Mr. Tom. Hold on for a second.
Yeah, wait a
Minute.
minute. Wait a
Wait
minute.
a minute, lady. You too
Yeah.
old to be out here being
Yeah.
a booty call.
You too old to be raising your body count.
Oh my goodness, I almost said something.
Yeah. 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 When you in your 70s, body count numbers should not be increasing.
Here's the crazy thing. It do though.
I know this.
It
I
do.
know this.
I got a very oh man. Okay. Um well, we got this
I
apartment.
just don't want to think.
We got this apartment. Me and some of my some of my friends, we had got this apartment off off base. Um because, we were tired of paying for hotel rooms. let's get the apartment. When we go on our weekend leave, blah blah blah.
Right.
And right across from us was this older lady. Met her the day that we moved in. She was very nice. You know, her two daughters would come. Her grandson would come visit from time to time, but it's usually just her there. And we were really friendly with the daughters or whatever. And they'd be like, "Hey man, watch out, look out for our mom, blah blah blah." Just being neighborly.
Right.
So one evening we're sitting out on the porch, and this car drives by, and then we see it drive by again. Uh Wait a minute. Why that car keep coming through here? Like, who they looking for? And I was like, oh man, these some dudes riding around trying to see who they can jack. So now I'm like, yo, man, let's go on the inside. My homeboy was like, we ain't gotta go inside. And then he lifted his shirt, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, long story short, like the car pulls like it's trying to hide where it's parking, but you can
Right.
see it because it's a big Eldorado.
Yeah, of
No,
course.
Seville. It's
Mr.
like a
Charlie
70
don't
something
drive a
Seville.
small car, and he probably parked down by the dumpster.
He tries to hide, like it's like a little alley by the dumpster.
Right.
Instead of just parking in front of the apartment,
Right.
in the parking space that is clear, no one's parking there, right?
Right.
And so now he's walking behind the buildings and stuff, and I'm like, where's this dude going?
Right.
So he ends up going over to the old lady's apartment.
Right.
And here's the crazy thing. Like she was definitely in her 70s. But this guy looked like he had to be like 50.
Right.
We weren't the only people that noticed. Cause there's another lady that stays over there with her kids, and she's mad nosy.
Right.
And so she already called the police.
Right.
So within minutes, the police have pulled up, and now they're knocking on the door. And why did this old lady come to the door in a robe that is see through, and no one wanted to see what was under that? And I was like,
You made me go all
yeah.
Chewbacca. You made me go all Chewbacca.
I was, she
Man.
got them long ones. Yeah.
She probably stepped on it.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Man, I hate that we have to end it on that, man. But
yeah.
see, 3 hours worth of content in a 1 hour space.
Yeah, man.
Every time.
Yeah,
Every
man.
time. Yeah. Vibrant ones, thank y'all for tuning in, man. These first 2 weeks have been a blast.
Yes.
We look forward to being better next week. Chuck, you want to get us out of here?
Yeah, man. Thank you, everyone who's come out and supported Vibes and Stuff live in the morning with Uncle Freezie, with Chuck Allen. We appreciate you all coming. We'll be back on Monday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to come on through, come and kick it with your boys, get your morning started off right. Thank you again. Salute.
Salute.
Have a good
All right.
weekend.
All right, y'all. Peace.